Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Forex with Temilo. It's been I think quite some weeks now that I last dropped a video, and I thought to just share this video today. And how has been your trading? I hope it has been good. I think last week I was unable to drop a weekly recap like I always do due to network issues in my country. And for today, I just want to show you a buy trade I was able to get on GBPUSD yesterday. And yesterday we also had FOMC, and you can see this big impulsive candle right there. And just before that, let's just quickly look back and see some trades that probably we should have capitalized on in the market. I didn't really get so much trade on GU this past week, but there were nice opportunities. I think I had more of missing trades actually. Like at this particular time, I wanted to sell GU at this time, but price didn't really get into my entry zone. I think if we should go down to a lower time frame, I was expecting price to push up into the zone and probably get a sell trade, but I was unable to get that. And at this level also, I was expecting a pullback into this zone, but as you can see, we didn't get that. And this was CPI. I did not take a CPI trade on GU on this particular day, but I took a trade on euro dollar because the euro dollar actually fits into my criteria than GU. You can see right here, GU never truly mitigated this zone, but for my EU, I had a tap into my point of interest just before CPI, and I was able to take a 1 to 3 RR on the CPI on this particular day. And moving forward, you can see right here we have I also took a buy from this zone right here. I took a buy trade, which was a profitable one on this particular day. Okay, the trade was from right here, so I actually took a buy trade from this level right here. I add on to the trade overnight actually, so I was able to get a buy trade up to this zone, and I was actually expecting price to actually come deeper into this level right here, but good thing I was trailing my stop loss, so I have moved my stop loss into profits, and we had a reversal from here, and I was stopped out in profit, so that was a good thing for me. I didn't have a loss on this particular trade. And by the time I realized price was not going to come into this zone, I realized price was using this zone to actually sell off, which is actually a nice supply zone to sell from, because this zone was responsible for this break of structure right here. So for market to come back into the zone and sell off is actually valid. And by the time I realized that, if we quickly go back, so when I was stopped out of my buy trade right here, and I should move back to the 5 minutes time frame. So by the time we had a break of structure right here, by the time price broke below this low, I realized that price was using this supply zone to sell off, and I viewed all these as a liquidity zone, and I was kind of expecting a pullback into this level right here. I think it was this time frame, so I was expecting a pullback into this zone for me to then take a sell trade from right there. Even though I was also looking that price might actually now use this level to sell off, but I didn't want to rush into any trade because at least I've gotten some profits on this particular day already. So I was just patient, and as you can see, price actually returned back but never got to my entry points, and market sold off. So I missed out on this particular sell trade right there. Let me quickly clean my charts, and so that was it. So that was how I missed out on the sell from this supply zone. Okay, so and since that day, they've really not been any good opportunity until this particular day. Okay, so I got into a sell from right here. So coming to the chart on this particular day, I can see that we have the Asian range lows here, and right here, and even this. Okay, what this as a, okay, this is not taking yet. So I cited this Asian range low, and I also realized that we were breaking lows. Of course, we are now in a downtrend, this right there, and I saw this bearish candle right here as we have it during the London session. I took the 50% and said we could possibly sell from this 50%, but still you can see we have this massive candle, and looking to the left here, we do not really have a clean price action, a clean zone. For this zone is not actually clear as a demand zone because it has been mitigated before. So I wasn't really sure what market was doing, and I was like, okay, let me just be patient. But this is actually a good zone to sell from, especially because we still have this Asian range low that is left unmitigated. And as you can see, price actually came to the 50% that I had marked, but I was not in the trade. I was actually just watching what markets will do. And by the time we had this break of structure right here, I was like, okay, I think I am really going to sell now, and I decided to get into trade at this level right here. So I had my entry at this zone, my stop loss at this high, which was right there, and for take profits I was targeting this Asian range low. But as you can see, this is giving me about 2.65 RR. So I looked to my far left and I realized we still have this Asian range low. Then I was like, if markets will take this, then I think I'm good to go. And this gave me a 1 to 3 RR that we normally look for. So markets came into my zone. I was tapped in, and market started moving into profits. But later on, I came back to my chart and I realized that I was in a drawdown. And when I saw that price broke above this high, when price broke above this high, I was like, I don't think this is going to hold for a sell, because I do not expect price to actually break above this high. But actually, I did have my stop loss at this region. I don't know, maybe my emotions got into me. I wasn't even risking so much. I was risking what I will normally risk per trade, but I don't know what got into me. I just manually closed out my trade in a loss right there. I was like, there's no reason for price to push up here. And if we take a look at it, from my entry right here to this particular time took almost about 1 hour, I think. So and now, if a zone we hold, usually price will tap into that zone and move away from the zone quickly. So with this, I just closed out my trade in loss, thinking the market might actually start pushing up, but let me just play and you see what happened after. You can see markets came down and my take profit was hit, but I was already out of the trade, and I was mad at myself for closing out my trade at this level because price never got to my stop loss. So this is me showing you how emotions can get the best of you when you are trading. So anytime you are in a trade, please, let's try as much as possible, risk accordingly, and once you risk accordingly, just make sure you already know this is the amount I'm risking. Just allow your trades to run, because it's a calculated risk. Okay, so I learned my lesson. I didn't stick to my rules by allowing my trade to run, and even if it's stop loss, it was just a certain percentage of my account that I'll be risking. So I did not know why I closed out on this trade, but I've learned my lesson and I will not be doing that anymore. So this actually got into take profits, and as you can see from right there, take profit was it, and market kept pushing down. So the following day I was still now thinking probably I can actually now get a good entry opportunity from right here at this level right here. This is another good zone to sell from. Yeah, from right here. So this is the Asian session, so I was expecting a push up for market to grab the liquidity sitting right here and probably tap into this level for us to continue selling, but as you can see, market just sold all the way off. So well, we miss some, we win some. So coming into this this week, I knew for sure we'll definitely have a reversal, because now you can see that market has now left behind massive zones of imbalance and all of this liquidity level right here. So we were selling down, and I decided to go on the daily time frame on, was it Monday now or on Tuesday, and I was looking at this zone, though the price action right here was not so clear. The only thing we can actually see is this level of demand right here. Okay, so I had my alert set at this low right here because market was actually pushing aggressively. So I was expecting a reversal from this level right here for a buy trade, but as you can see, market actually did take out this low. Good thing I was not in a buy, because I was going to wait for a confirmation entry. Moving to the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours time frame was not showing a clear demand zone or imbalance as well. But yesterday when I was on the chat with one of my students with a one-on-one session, I went on to the 20 hours time frame and I was able to see a clear reason why the market dropped into this zone. So this is one of the things I do. I always go from time frame to time frame in order to have a clear view of, if I can't get a clear view on daily or on 4 hours time frame, you see me go through different time frames, 7 hours time frame, 8 hours, 10 hours, just to see what is happening. And it was just yesterday I was able to see that price actually came to this level of demand, though not properly. Market tapped this imbalance right here. Market used the 50% of this imbalance to buy up, but I knew market was going to reverse from this region, but I did not just have a clear view from the daily time frame and from the 4 hours time frame. So but I was actually looking for a buy trade all the same, because I knew that was a reversal zone. So moving down to the 15 minutes time frame now. So from the daily time frame, we can actually see that market actually tapped into this imbalance right here from the daily time frame, and from there now I was looking for how I will get into a buy trade. So moving on to the 15 minutes, if you should draw your market structure down into that zone, we realize we had this high right here. Market created this high. So for us to be sure that the market is reversing now into a bullish trend and no longer selling, we need to see a break above this high right here. And just as you can see, we got that break of structure. So the next thing for me is to look for zones where I can get into my trade, and I can see this massive imbalance that was left behind. And not just that, moving to this zone right here, there is another imbalance right there. But I moved on to the 30 minutes time frame, and on the 30 minutes time frame, I realized this zone was already being filled on this particular time frame, and we are now left with this candle right here. I don't know, I think this candle, for those that trade candlesticks, I think they call it a doji candle, but I don't really bother myself about candlestick patterns. So but I cited this zone right here that has imbalance as well, and I decided to look for the 50% right there and have my entry at that zone with my stop loss at this level right here, which was about 19 pips. I felt it was so much actually to take, so I actually reduced my entry, my stop loss to this level right here. Okay, so which was about 16 pips right there. And for my take profits, I was targeting this Asian range high, but as you can see, this, if I'm to exit my trade at this Asian range high, I'll be having a 2.6 risk to reward, and I usually love to go with a 3 RR. So I looked forward and saw this level of supply and imbalance right here, and this is about 3 RR, which is quite okay. So that was my trading plan on this on Tuesday, I think. And but as you can see, market just went all the way up on this particular day, and my entry was not tapped. I missed out on this buy. My take profit was like the first zone I was looking at, the Asian range high, was tapped. So on Wednesday, which is I think yesterday, markets, I was patient, and I just knew, since we've broken more and more structure, that we were going to have the market was going to return back into this zone. And as you can see, if we should pull out our Fibonacci retracement tool, we can see that market came down into a discounted level right there, and my entry was tapped. I was in the trade, and market so yesterday I was on call with my student from Canada, and while we were on the session, the forex training session, I was in this trade and we were monitoring the trade together. So at this particular point, when we had a break of structure around this zone and around this level, I moved my stop loss into break even. So I was monitoring the trade, and as you can see, the markets moved all the way up. So yesterday we had FOMC, and FOMC actually did complete this trade, but I actually stepped out of the trade, I think, before the FOMC, because now at this particular point, this was around 6 p.m. Around this time was 6 p.m., which was already past my trading hour. Market was really slow yesterday. You can see from the time I was tapped into this zone to this area, it was over 7 hours already, and I was exhausted for the day, because I actually got on my chart from the London session around this level right here. So imagine from 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. I was tired of trading, and I manually closed out my trade at this level right here in profit. I even totally forgot about the FOMC that we had yesterday. I actually did I told my student that for the long term I expect price to push up all the way up to this zone. I don't know if we had a recorded session. I don't know, maybe I'll put that video up where I actually did mention that to him, that I expect price to pull all the way up. But as you all know, I'm not a swing trader, and I didn't expect price to move in one day up onto this particular point. But all thanks to FOMC, as you all know, news will always push price faster. So I was out of this trade around this zone, but markets did actually push during the FOMC. I was not on my chart anymore for FOMC. Then I'm not really interested in trading FOMC. My go-to news trading is CPI and NFP. I prefer those two news to FOMC. So at least I was able to get about 1 to 2 RR. Yes, I was able to get 1 to 2 RR, which I'm quite okay with. And as you can see, markets did actually get up to this level. Liquidity at this level was grabbed, and it was really nice to see that price moved at this far with the news. And congratulations to those that actually got into this FOMC buy trade. And I think yesterday there was entry opportunity for continuation. After we pulled up, markets retraced back down and used this level of demand right there to buy all the way up again. But this was already late at night, around 7:40 right there. So that has been my trade so far on GBP USD. And presently I am I am in a sell trade right here. From this right here, I'm in a sell trade. I'm presently holding a sell, and I'm expecting price to push into this level right here. My stop loss is right there, and let me see what is going on. I might actually move my stop loss to break even now, because we've broken multiple structure already. We've broken this low, we've taken out this low as well, though we can actually see a retracement back into this level of imbalance. But I'll just monitor my trade now and actually move my stop probably to this high, not exactly into, because this is like an aggressive entry from me. I did not wait for confirmation entry, because this zone right here is a zone that I wanted to take a sell trade from before. Yeah, so this zone is a zone that I actually wanted to sell from before, so I just took an aggressive entry. But if you are not in this trade yet, you can actually wait for a confirmation entry right there. So let's see how it goes. Maybe this trade will be a profitable one. I am not sure yet, but at least I'm in the trade and I'm presently in profit. So guys, that'll be all for this video, and I hope you learned something from this. And so I want you to know that there are times when your zones will be disrespected, and there are times when it will be respected. Just make sure you risk accordingly. This entry was a good entry for a buy setup. It was a clear trading from a higher time frame demand and imbalance. A break of structure was seen, markets came back, gave a confirmation entry, and this was a good ride up. Okay, so that'll be all for this video, guys, and till next time.